Cahrles Hoskinson was very, very angry at the SEC and decided to attack Bitcoin. Like I said, if you want to make your argument about anything, do so without attacking anyone else. That's the best way to do it. But Charles, in his frustration, just went after Bitcoin maxis, Bitcoin in general, like saying, everything about Bitcoin is not decentralized and Cardano is more decentralized and Cardano is not a security, right? And then Adam shot back, and he makes a lot of good arguments, and he responds, hey, Charles, it's very simple. Bitcoin did not have ICO. Most people thought it had no value. It was mined from zero. Those are all true, okay? It is decentralized. There's no CEO. ICO war-chested foundation. He threw that out there because the Cardano Foundation, IOHK, and Emergo, they all came out from the ICO that Cardano did. Incorporation, etc. So Cardano, ETH, etc. clearly pass Howey. Bitcoin is a commodity and does not. Now, Charles responds saying, there was no Cardano ICO. There was an airdrop onto a distribution, and then thousands who never met each other traded ADA on exchanges and used Cardano for a project. However, here's the thing. A voucher sale of a different asset outside the United States, priced in yen, settled in Bitcoin, explained in Japanese to Japanese citizens, and without a single U.S. participant does not constitute an ICO of ADA. See, now we're getting the semantics here because Cardano did have ICO in Japan. Now, you could say it was a different asset and it was airdropped or whatever, but they did. And Cardano wasn't mined, right? It was created. So Adam goes on and says, well, I think you have legal advice not to say certain things, so you are at a slight disadvantage, but an airdrop and a pre-mined and some market making is still an ICO, plus obvious management team reliance for expectation of profit. Okay, and then Charles, again, semantics, so airdrop is not an ICO, even though the SEC has left that ambiguous, right? So, this is what happens when you attack Bitcoin. You really can't, because Bitcoin did all the right things, and even though Charles is saying and doing all the right things, but, you can't ignore history. Cardano did have ICO in Japan, even though maybe it was hidden and not well known, but that's how Emergo, IOHK, and Cardano Foundation came out. And that's Cahrles Hoskinson. And he goes off on Bitcoin, mostly because he's trying to prove a point, saying that the SEC doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. But unfortunately, he uses Bitcoin example and picks on all the Bitcoiners and the orange-pilled people and just Bitcoin overall. He goes on a crazy rant attacking Bitcoin to just prove a point that SEC doesn't know what they're doing and Cardano is not a security. That may be the case. Cardano is probably not a security, but there's no need to go on a full-on attack on Bitcoin when you're trying to prove a point. Just like XRP did that too, or Ripple tried to do that. Ripple tried to attack Bitcoin in their defense against SEC and then realized that was a big mistake, so they stopped doing that. Yeah. So I'm not going to play this. You guys can play. Charles is dropping F-bombs left and right, getting all pissed off at Bitcoin maxis, and SEC and Gary and everyone. He's just really pissed about it. Really, really pissed about it. Maybe he's just pissed at the fact that Cardano's price has not been moving. No, I'm just kidding. No, he always says he doesn't care about ADA's price. He says that, but I think he does. But anyways, that's not why he's pissed. But speaking of Cardano, you guys may be wondering, why is Cardano so stagnant? Why is it not moving? Are there things happening with Cardano? And yes, the answer is yes. I am having a kickoff party in Vegas, December 14th. So if you guys want to come out and meet me and other influencers that are into IFC. This is the spot to go. And not only that, Crowded Combat is going to be there. Their fighters are going to be there. I'm going to invite others in this space, other influencers, other projects. If you've been to one of my network parties before, it's going to be like that, but even bigger this time around. I have 3 different tickets. If you want to participate, you want to join, please do so. Use the code 25 off. You'll get $25 off. And for people that's been asking for a new NFT, if you go with the VIP program or ticket, you will get airdropped an exclusive I Am George NFT. That will be included. Make sure you check it out if you are interested. This is in Vegas. Remember, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. And you get to check out all the fighters, all the other influencers, myself, and all the major projects will be there. It's going to be a good party, a good time. So check it out. AI boost. There is a new AI chatbot, Gerolamo. I think that's what you call it. Goes live, right? Right now, you got ChatGPT, you got Bard, you got, what's the other one that exists? I don't know, but there's a lot of AI chatbots. This was what Charles was trying to pull Sam Altman into, because now you got this going on. You got AI live, or at least, yeah, it's in the beta form, but you got AI live on Cardano. What can the AI chatbot do? I don't quite know. I don't think you could just tell it to program a dApp on Cardano. I don't think it's that smart, but it could be that smart in the future. They're still building on it, so that's fantastic. And Charles is still trying to draw in, Sam Altman, because Sam Altman was fired and then got rehired. But during that time, that's what Charles was trying to do, try to bring him aboard and do a decentralized version of ChatGPT as a partner chain. Obviously, I don't think that's going to happen now, but still, you never know. Maybe that's still in the works. Cardano seeks to woo Argentina's anti-establishment president. Charles wants to meet with the new president to pitch Cardano at a state level. Forget Bitcoin because Charles is mad at Bitcoin. Let's just go with Cardano instead. Or let's create a new project and throw as a side chain for Cardano. Who knows? He wants to make that happen. Will that happen? I don't know, right? So those of you guys that are complaining that Cardano is so slow, it doesn't have a lot of things moving. Well, there are a lot of pieces, a lot of moving pieces, and all of this will add up eventually, and you will see Cardano move in a big way. That's what Doge holders want to know. 5 million addresses with balance on Doge, a new high. It's quite interesting. I don't hear anyone, not one person asked me about Doge, yet the address count is skyrocketing right now. I mean, just look at that. It's hard to see, but I mean, it's Let me see if I can zoom in here. I mean, it's skyrocketing right now. So I'm assuming it's just because so many people are anticipating that something big is going to happen with Doge, primarily because of what's going to happen with X. Is Elon going to introduce a crypto wallet? Is he going to make Doge a preferred payment within X? We don't know. It's all speculation right now. Maybe he'll open up. You can buy Cybertrucks with Doge. That would be huge, huge.